M0FXB Hamtech, welcome to my channel. Today we're on the universal radio controller, which is very similar to the AIOC type devices, but it's like the super version. We're going to have a go at upgrading or changing, updating the firmware. So the first thing you do is just take your screws off, both sides, front and back, and the top will lift off. Okay, and we do need to get this into firmware mode. So I've took the back off because I just found it easier to connect the pins. So we just take my USB cable off. I don't need that connected at the moment. The good thing is these come with the latest firmware, so you shouldn't ever need to do this, but you know me, I'm always trying to learn something. So these two jumpers here, so we're at the back by the USB, they put it into firmware mode. So been advised, use this jumper here, but I've noticed there's another spare jumper there. So we'll just take this jumper here, just pull it off, and then we'll just plonk it on to those two pins there. Make sure they're seated correctly. That's it, on there now. Now, when we connect it to the PC, so the other end is plugged into the PC, you won't get any lights at the front, okay? Because it's now in firmware mode. So if we now go to the PC, okay, at the PC, looking at the G1LRO website, and you can buy the universal controller here. There's an eBay link at the top, plus a lot more information. We also have this firmware page, which is very useful, and thanks very much for having this. So let's scroll down and look at the section that is dedicated to uploading the firmware. Go down and you'll get to this section here, and the instructions are clear. To reload or upgrade the firmware, use the following process. I will endeavour to have the latest AIOC firmware on this site in a downloadable zip. Thank you very much. So number one, CPU needs to be in programming mode. Install a jumper on the programming pins in the corner of the main body. That's what we just did. Buy the USB socket. Borrow the one from the attenuator, which is here, which is what we've just done. So switch that over, and then it says 2. Connect the unit to the USB port on your PC. The power light will not come on, and it's all connected right now to my PC. Download the zip. So you would click this and you download the zip, and it says it unzip file to a directory, and I've unzipped it to here. Okay, let's go down further. So these are all the files that we've got, and one of them is called Flash, unless I'm running the long one, but it does say, I can't see any other ones that say Flash. File, double click Flash, and it just does it automatically. I didn't have to push enter or anything. Now the safest way to exit this is to select Control C. So we'll do that, Control C, terminate batch job. We'll go Y, enter. Thanks for watching my channel. Quick one here on the AIOC. Just flip back to that page there. Scroll down. This device here, you can update it with the same firmware. You just short out different pins, and I'll put a link in for that. The pins are here just next to the USB, but the process is the same, 7.3.